Hey guys, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching me for. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you guys went to church today. For me, it was answering the presence of God. Thank you guys for watching my video, for subscribing to my YouTube channel, for the calls and comments. Thank you guys. So today's topic is going to be generalized. Yeah, we are going to be talking about you forcing somebody to be with you. Being with someone, whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, is very, very interesting. Being with someone is not by force. Don't let anybody condition you. No matter the age, no matter your condition, if somebody wants to be with you, we are not talking about, because we measure love. We don't love these days. If a man tell you I love you, is definitely telling you I'm going to use you and dump you. That is the meaning of love now. If a woman is telling you, I love you, the meaning is that I'm going to use you, or I'm going to collect. After I collect, and I will dump you. You know, we just use love as a common good morning these days. We use love as hello, that everybody must say hello to each other. That's what we see love to be these days. Because love is not something to joke or jeopardize with. You know, I always based my video on our day-to-day life and in the Bible. When Jesus say, for God so loved the world, in John 3:16, for God so loved the world, for God so loved the world and gave what? His only begotten son. So you see, love come with a lot of sacrifice. Love come with punishment. It come with perseverance. It come with so many things that I'm not supposed to do this thing, but because of love, let me do it. That is why the Bible say, for God so loved the world and he gave his only. How many of you will even want to give one of your child, even leg, there's okay, cut one leg, amputate one leg, just because you love this person? Even kidney these days, if you're somebody that you truly love, even your children or your father or anybody that's close to you, they need kidney, they need a transplant or anything, you will not want to donate your own, because you don't want to risk your life for another. True or false? True. So that is not love. Love is supposed to sacrifice. Love comes with a lot of sacrifice. So when somebody is sacrificing for you, people just think of only money. Perseverance, that is when you are a bit suffering, when the person don't have money, or maybe when somebody need money and you can give to the person, that is, this person is helpful, this person is lovable. No. Whether with your time, with your resources, with your words of advice, with your contribution, with anything, it's called love. For somebody to even talk to you, want to talk to you, and you give a listening ear, it's because you care about that person. If you don't have a listening ear, say, get out of my sight. You don't want to waste your time. Love is time. It's sacrifice. But you see, these days, if somebody tell you love you, just be looking at the person as in see what it's one. I better talk the reason why you are here. I've seen where a lady answer man, when this one is not film or drama, true life. The man was asking this lady out, and the man was saying, you are pretty, you are this, you are that, I love you. The lady just allow him to talk. So he say, tell me what you want. You want sex or what you want? Like, we just base it on that's the only thing. Maybe after you finish chiking me, or you finish toasting me, or you finish praising me, last now just one thing you want. It's just one particular thing that you want, and so there's no need of wasting your time. Just go straight to the point. It has come to that errand. People have seen so many things that even if you are the true one, even if you are telling the truth, nobody want to believe you again. Nobody believes any, because the Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? Nobody. So I might be telling the truth, you might be telling the truth, but nobody's scared to listen in again, because so many people have told them those same things that leads to destruction, disappointment, heartbroken, breakfast, so many things that you want to call it. So these days, if you go to a guy, it's just like, I don't know what to say. It's just like, hello, you just say, I love you, I truly love you. Hey, immediately you are leaving there. See, when I was very, very young, I don't think I've started dating then. I was so young. There was this brother, way back in Africa now, there's always this brother that is, they want to get to be staying with them. This is not a thing of the new, it has been of old. This brother, we're kids then. You know, they will always send you message. Back in Africa, they will be sending you up and down. So this brother was having this girl that was staying with him. I think all the time they dated was 13 years. So this brother, everybody know this brother with this girl. The girl is staying there and everything. Immediately this girl left or leave, whether for market or want to do anything, you see the brother don't control another girl, come sharp. You don't sleep with the girl don't come out. Before this one will come back. Sometimes this one will come out. No, the girl is just, different. So sometimes when most of you say, I just want to stay with him to put an eye on him. I just want him to be around me so that I can monitor him. I just see, foul. Like I see many things that are flying these days. If you want to keep a man, make sure you don't deny him of sex. If you want to keep a man, make sure you cook for him. If you want to keep a man, make sure you respect him. If you want to keep a man submissive. See, so many women have done that. Even more. Both your money, your submissive, your respect, your cooking, your kpekus, everything. You go even submit on your life. You know, say, would they get bankomats? Everybody has bankomat. Not everybody, I don't know. Just like a bankomat, when you submit your bankomat and give the person the PIN code, it can have access. Some women has literally submit their hearts. Not even their heart now. Their life. Because that's the only thing. Their life to a man. And what happened? He still toy with it. I said it last week. Look at the case of Osinachi. She submitted even her ghost, her spirit, her shadow, everything. What happened? They will still take it for granted. Look at this bimbo that burned the fire. Submitted them to the extent. What did she not do? But they will still take it for granted. Love comes with sacrifice. And these days, I find out that, most of you will say you're only talking about the men. I find out that, yes, it's only majorities the women that are sacrificing. Out of 100, 90 is from the women, just 10%, if it's even up to 10%, that are truly sacrificing as a man. Say, I just want to be with this woman, and this is the only woman I want to be with. I was talking to somebody recently. The wife is not in the same country with him, So we were discussing, and he said, he's looking for somebody just to quick. I say, when do you come back from where? He says it's up to a month now, but it not be firewood. I laugh. So just 1 month, the body not be firewood. But how? My question is that how are you guys doing this thing, and you don't want somebody to do it to you? Is it possible? Because the Bible told us that whatsoever you do to others is what they will do to you. And most of you that are sleeping with people's wife or collecting people's girlfriend because maybe they don't have money or they cannot afford one thing, or because you will treat them. Yes, I know we always say men that are sleeping with women's their fellow men's wife. What about women that are sleeping with their fellow women's husband? Let me tell you something. Everything in this life have repercussion. Everything in this life have repercussion. I am also a Christian, but I will shock you from the Bible. Do you know that Esther, that all of us know in the Bible, actually she was a Christian and everything. She was a Jew, a Christian, even the uncle. But how come she got married to another woman's husband? But how come she was contesting for a husband with other maidens? How come she was not the only wife? Is that supposed to be as a Christian? I'm driving somewhere. No. Okay, now, but they end up saying she became the queen, she was favored, is by God. So God will not send you to go and marry another person's husband just because you want to be favored. If you read the book of Esther, you know that Esther was not the only wife. And she contested before they picked her to be the queen, the next queen after Vashti. Now, another person in the Bible is Ruth. Ruth, the daughter-in-law of Naomi. If you remember the story in the Bible, where you go, I go, where your people will be my people, wherever you die, I die, where they bury you, they will bury me also. I know most of you know this. Ruth, which is Naomi's daughter-in-law. Naomi is a Christian. She also sent her daughter-in-law to Boaz in the Bible. She sent her to Boaz. Boaz was a family member of the husband of Naomi's late husband, which is Ruth's husband's uncle. But the mother-in-law sent her out. And even allow the man, beg her, allow the man to sleep with her before the man even got married to her. Excuse me. In order for her to have a grandchild. Is this supposed to be? This is in the Bible. So that is why you see women these days that you say, the women are sleeping with people's husband. No, everything on earth have repercussion. But they are celebrating these two people in the Bible. They celebrated them. Their name were mentioned. Ruth and Esther. Esther got married to somebody's husband. Yes. And everybody, hey, Esther, she was favored. So God just favored her to marry somebody's husband. Have you thought of that? So God also favored Ruth to start sleeping with a man, bring the child to the mother-in-law first before the man now marry her. These two people are inside the Bible, and they are still listening to them till today. So my point is, the reason why I'm coming here today, women, especially we women, stop deceiving yourself that it is a man that will complete you. Foul. It is not a man that completes a woman. It is not a woman that completes a man. No. It is not a man that completes a woman, and it is not a woman that completes a man. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. Please, my brother and my sisters, I will not tell you the verse. Go and look for it. Ask Google, it will tell you. And see that woman that they say is a successful woman, that is what the Bible says, is his mother. So most of you that are men, that are accusing your wife of not being successful, you should go and ask your mother why. So Bible says behind every successful man, there is a woman. Not his wife, but his mother. Exactly the Bible. That is what I quote for you. If you want, I can read it for you right now. Let me read it for you. So, let me read it for you. It's in Proverb 21. Sorry. So that you see exactly what I'm saying. Proverb 31, sorry. I think that's the last verse of Proverb. Oh, this Bible is so sticky. Okay. 31 verse 2. Proverb 31. Verse. Sorry, I'm not in Proverb. Wait. Okay, now. Proverb 31 verse 2. Listen, I quote, this is the Bible. It said, behind every great man, there is a woman. There is a great woman. And it is not his wife, it is his mother. No woman has the influence or the opportunity to make a man great except the mother. Did you hear me? I quote it. Now, no woman. So most of you that think you cannot live without a man, it is a man that completes me. In Acts 2, this is the case of Deborah. The husband, she stayed with her husband 7 years, and after her husband died, she lived 84 years praying and fasting, being inside the church. And she was the one that they revealed, that God revealed to, that Jesus Christ is coming to the world. Check your Bible very well, read it. She never said, because after 7 years of my husband, she was a widow, no child, nothing, let me remarry, a husband is a coverage, but God used her. She was a woman without a husband, widow for that matter. God used her. So stop eating shit as a woman. I know most of you will, yes, you can point your finger at me. I don't care. Stop chopping shit. Your life can still go on. Your life can still move on. I have heard so many things before I come out. Now, I'm not just coming out because of me alone. Before I'm coming out, I have heard so many. Some women will tell you, how am I going to take care of these children? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to school them? How am I going to do this? You are just downgrading yourself. You belittle yourself. You forgot there is God. Lean not on your own understanding. In everything, acknowledge your way to the Lord. He that start a good work in your life will continue with it. Now, you see some women, no, husband they hard though. The one when I get, make I hold on. The one when you get, make you hold on. He go to beat you. The one when you get, make you hold on. He go to cheat on you. The one when you get, make you hold on. He go to maltreat you. The one when you get, make you hold on. Emotional abuse. The one when you get, make you in every, even up to your children. Of what use a dog has to the owner when it is dead? Tell me, because most of you always like to point finger. You have not seen a successful woman that is a widow or a divorcee. It's not advisable. I'm not saying you should leave your husband. Yes, I'm just saying. If you see the rubbish some women are saying, you know, in this life, everybody have a limit. Everything, even elastic, there is a limit to everything that everybody can take, even God. I always say it in my video. When he was tired of Sodom and Gomorrah, trying to tell them to repent and everything, no. He tried to he destroyed them. Nineveh, the same thing, if not for intervention. Even in the time of Noah, he was tired. Everybody have elasticity. They have that limit. When Jesus Christ, that was the day Jesus Christ destroyed the temple, that was not the first day he started seeing them selling or entering that temple. No. But that day, enough is enough. So if you have not gotten to your elastic, you still have the strength to bear. Congratulations, kudos to you. But don't say, somebody once told me, because my mother is a divorcee, my sister is a divorcee, this one is a divorcee, so no, I just want to manage my own so that I do not look like a run in the family. There is always a family curse, sister. If you don't know it now. In the Bible, Abraham, go and read history. So most of you just see what is happening these days as the world is too corrupt and spoiled. God has already said all these things will happen and it's happening now. In the Bible, Abraham lied that Sarah was the sister. Isaac lied also. Listen, oh, that same Abraham, Sarah did not give birth quickly. Even Isaac, the same thing. So there is always a family curse, sister. If divorce is your own, is a family curse. There's nothing that can break it. It happened in the Bible. God said Abraham is a man. David is a man after my own heart. Abraham is a faithful man. Because of his belief, God counted him as the most faithful human. Okay, now, look at Job. Because you know these days, everybody say, Abraham blesses Abraham. Abraham suffering. Can you stay with it? 75 years was he when God told him, I'll make a father of all nations. 100 years. That was 25 years later. How many of you can even bear 3, 4, 5 years? God, you've not yet answered me. God, you've not yet answered me. I think God is not hearing me. I think God travel. You switch. These things are happening. We should be very, very careful. He said, in the last day, and this is what are happening. I'm here in respect of the women. Marriage or relationship is not by force. I know you say if women are not in their husbands again, they will not turn motivational speaker. No. If you can speak about it, which means you are healed. Women, I say this every time in my video. How can a woman just get ready and say, I'm going to my husband's house? You did not learn work. You did not go to school. You don't have career. You don't have hand job. You don't have anything. You don't trade. You're just waiting for a man. Sister, life go hard you. Not be me talk am. Even a career woman, a woman that is even supporting and doing everything, men still maltreat them and say, shut up, sit down there, you are this, you are. Talk of you that is just coming here empty-handed. What are you going there to do now? It's like this song that they say, carry me they go, Jehovah carry me they go, my husband has, Jehovah fi carry you go, your bad character go carry you come back, oh. I been at off panto. Now later what you want to go do for your husband house. But that for me, I don't want you want to go do. Is that what you are called for? Some women, when their husband is not at home, if my husband come, I will tell him, if you give me money, I will buy. You see, hey God, I beg. So that doesn't look like it's as if I'm bringing people secrets. Like seriously? Like seriously? Yes, everybody cannot be strong like me. I understand. But at least do something. If you see some women these days now, when they are so lazy or they don't want to do anything, my husband say I should not work. My husband say I should not trade. That's same your husband. That's same your husband that will say one person cannot carry the load. So how come he's telling you not to work or trade? I've said it in my video before. If you know you cannot work, you cannot trade, whatever the man give you, manage it. Manage it, oh. Whatsoever the man give you, manage it. You know, when you are quarreling with a man, the first thing will draw from you when he knows that you are not financially stable. You block every access of your money. He block you for sin. He block everything. But if a man know that if you pass left, he go pass right. Your family, everything una day can't pay. You know, himself go they run for a head. Go they run for a dear life. Relationship, love, or anything is by choice, not by force, not by condition. Most of us, we have reduced ourselves. Imagine a woman killing, you go and sleep with her. I've said this before, you go and sleep with a boss or sleep with another man just for your husband to get a job. Now come, it's a good thing. Can your husband sleep with another woman just to give you a job that he will not continue and even throw you out? Answer me now. He will continue because he likes what he's enjoying. There's so many women have sacrificed themselves. I'm a living witness. So I don't say things to others and I reject myself or I exempt myself from it. No, I am a living witness. Some of you, you don't even know where perfume is. You don't know where roll-on is. You cannot dress or wear good. Yes, I was like that before. I was once lost totally. When I say lost, I was lost. Because you are pursuing what is not pursuing you. You want to satisfy what is not satisfying you. You want to help what is not helping you. You want to accomplish what you cannot accomplish. You forget yourself. This is what is happening. Most of us women, once we are married or we just get a permanent boyfriend that you know that this will lead to marriage or you are engaged. Okbari, you don't go be that. You not leave yourself. You know, I was once like that. The Bible says it doesn't matter how many times a man fall, the high he rise matter. You can be like that before. Let it be the time of old. Change. Let people know that you can live or survive. I've seen so many men. Okay, look at this Davido's father. Do you know that he doesn't have a wife? Some people are tagging him to some guests. He doesn't have a wife. He's still successful. There's no wife in his house. He doesn't have a wife. He's a successful man. So many that you don't even know of. So you as a man, you say you want to kill. Oh, I need a woman that will cook. I need a woman that will do this. I need a woman. No. Not because of that and keep a woman and say if she leave now nobody, or you bring it different ones. You as a woman, you say hey, a woman that does not have husband does not have respect. It's the way you put yourself. When you don't have husband, you sleep around, you do nonsense. How can you be respectful? Then when you maintain yourself, you stand your ground, you have your own integrity, and you say this is what I want and this is what I don't want, and see whether you will not grow. It is not a man that is lifting you. It is God. Put your trust in God. Ruth 4, 13 to 17. Let's see it where Boaz impregnated Ruth in order for her to give the mother-in-law a child outside wedlock. Outside wedlock. You heard me right. Outside wedlock. Let me show you. Ruth 4, verse 13 to 17. 13. So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. And when they went into her, the Lord gave her concession, and she bore a son. Then the woman said to Naomi, "Blessed be the Lord, who has not left you this day without a close relationship, and may his name be famous in Israel, and may he be to you a restore of life and a nourish of your old age, for your daughter-in-law who loves you, who is better to you than 7 sons has given him, has born him. He gave the child to who? To Naomi. That was not a sin. They didn't see it before he now married Boaz and started giving birth to Boaz's children. Let's look at Ruth, Esther, in that of the king, in the side of the king. Let's see Esther. Okay. Esther 1. Let's start from Esther 4. You say after this, okay. Come. Now, Esther 2. Let's start from 14. In the evening, she went. Okay, let me start from 14. Thus prepared each young woman, went to the king, and she was given whatever she desired to take with her for the woman's quarters to the king's palace. In the evening she went, and in the morning she returned to the second house of the woman, who the custom of Suizas, the king enough, who kept the concubine, which could not go into the king's, we should not go into the king's against, unless the king delighted in her and called for her by name. Now 15 say, now when the truth came for Esther, the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai, who has taken her as the daughter to give in the king's, she requested nothing but what Hagar the king, and Esther obtained favor in the sight of all who saw her. So Esther was taken to King Ahasuerus into his royal palace in the 10th month, which is the month of Tebite, in the 7th year of the reign. Esther was favored with another woman's husband. She was favored, a Christian, married to another woman's husband, married to co-wife, where they were co-wife. Is that supposed to be? No. But you know what? There is a way that cement right onto a man, but the end of it is what? Is a destruction. And let me tell you, most women, you know why I bring out this verse? Somebody once told me that people are complaining that you marry somebody's husband. Not be where you foresee person you go marry. Esther for the Bible call, Ruth for Bible call. Yes, it is God that ordained it. Do you remember this prophet that married the prostitute? The first time the woman cheated and God said, go back to your wife, she's your wife. The second time the woman cheated, God said, go back to your wife. The third time the woman cheated, and God said, leave her alone. Have you read it? I will do it in one of my videos. The marriage did not end till the last, and God was the one that told him to marry that same woman. If you don't know. So there are some things God permits and allows. Abraham lied, and he found favor in the hands of King Abimelech. Isaac lied also. He also found favor. You know, lying, all liars will find themselves in the lake of fire. This, that, the other one. So women, I came out, and men, this is not bias, to let you know, especially the women, that when a man is not in your life, you think your life is destroyed. You think your life is over. Being a single mother is not a curse. God cannot give you what you cannot bear. There is nothing I can see today that will make that eye start sharing blood. There is nothing here we hear and we be deaf. There is nothing your mouth will speak and make it to be dumb. No. There is no how your leg will walk and make the leg to be destroyed or amputated. No. Nothing your ear can hear that will make it to be deaf. There's nothing your eye can see that will make it to shed blood. It is still water that will come out of it. God cannot give you more than what you can bear. God cannot. Cannot give you more than what you will bear. See, some women say, I don't have husband. I'm trying. I want my husband to be successful. It's not you that will do it. It is with God and the mother. So, learn. We women. Thank you guys for listening to me. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.